Hi, you beautiful souls. Carmen Delport here. Welcome to Avalon. I'm here in Avalon. I've moved again, and today I want to talk about trust. Who to trust, who not to trust, and when to trust. And I've noticed that with my clients and myself that trust is a big part of our spiritual journey. Okay, because from the moment we are born, we are being taught not to trust ourselves. Like when you're a tiny little baby, you're screaming, you're hungry, and you're not getting any milk. So you don't trust that you're going to get any milk. Or you want to throw all your toys out because, I don't know, something has happened. And you're being told, no, bad. Not trusting your emotions, that what's been happening is bad. Being small, you see people you love hurting each other and hurting you, disappointing you. And then that circle gets wider as we go into society, where you cannot trust people. You cannot trust them because they maybe talk about you around your back, or they just don't do what they promise. They have sneaky ways of guiding you down a path that you think that you can trust them. Now, yes, that's true. Those things do happen. But as we are on the spiritual journey, what I found is trust and boundaries go side by side. Okay. So first of all, when I work with my clients and we work around trust, because trust is intertwined with many things, with relationships, with abandonment, rejection, love that hurts, neglect, also being in your power, because you can't be in your power if you don't trust yourself. So it's intertwined in so many things. So boundaries comes very strong into that. How do you allow people to cross your boundaries, and how do you not have strong boundaries? And the boundaries, that's journey, because sometimes we don't even realize that we don't have boundaries somewhere, because we've been programmed. We always need to give, we always need others to serve others, we always need to make others happy. So it's a long process through the boundaries and with trust, because quite often what we see is when people overstep our boundaries, or when we unknowingly, we don't have boundaries, they come and they just take from us, it hurts us. So we lose trust in them, and trust in yourself even more, because you think that every person is going to treat you like that if you allow XYZ, those steps to happen again. So how do we know who to trust, when to trust? Okay, this is very significant. The trust always starts with ourselves. Do you trust your own intuition, your own guidance? And what is preventing you from trusting your own intuition, your own guidance? And what I've seen over the years, that what is preventing us from trusting is the programming, but also our cellular wisdom from past lives where we were badly ostracized, or ancestrally. So the more we are on the healing journey, the more we heal ourselves, the more we trust ourselves. Now, why is that? Because our journey on earth is a journey of getting to know yourself. Most people do not know themselves. And because sometimes we get people saying to us something like, you enjoy this, or you are like that, and that's so you. And that's brilliant, whatever, it is fantastic. And you go, oh, you know me. It's such a rare thing for us to experience that we go, oh, you know me. Or you go, oh, I didn't know that about me. Is that really me? That's because you do not know yourself. So there's a few things there. We're not going to go into that. But most people do not know themselves. So the spiritual journey is the journey of knowing yourself as we are peeling away the layers, as we are remembering who we truly are, as I always say. Now, who to trust? When we are, let's take a relationship or a meeting, right? You meet someone, and let's say you start dating, or you're in a meeting, a business meeting, and you decide, you're looking at if you're going to work together and how. The moment we start having that conversation, that initial connection, a message comes through, boom, our intuition. It's a snap moment that we go, oh, I don't know. Oh, not so sure. Oh, yes, this feels so right. But as human beings, we have been so programmed not to trust that, because it happens so quickly. Because the energy world works instantly. There's no pause in time. Your soul connects with you immediately. So in knowing who to trust, we need to come into ourselves and start feeling in our body. How do we feel when we're in the presence of someone? So get out of the mind, because sometimes the mind can make that person someone they are not. For example, let's say you meet someone and they remind you of a very good friend or loved one that you really, very absolutely enjoyed spending time with, or really loved, really cared for, or really had a great time with. And this person, for whatever reason, reminds you of that person. It can be in the looks, it can be in their accent, it can be in the way they dress, it can be in their cologne or perfume, but there's something there that feels familiar. So your mind goes, you can trust this person, which is fine. It's fine. But what I want you to do is I want you to listen to your body. So your body either speaks with you through your heart, your stomach, and for some in their throat. Okay, how does it feel? And the moment you become aware of those feelings, you will start knowing when things are feeling good and not good, when to trust and when not to trust. So you need to learn how to trust your own intuition, your own body wisdom. Now, I see this all the time with clients coming to me or people talking to me that's on their spiritual journey, has been for quite some time. They are so in their heads that they cannot access their intuition. And they are so annoyed and frustrated by it because they've been doing so much work and they just don't know who to trust because they cannot reach their own intuition or their own soul guidance. Too much in the mind. So how do we reconnect with that body wisdom, the signals our soul sends us? Through the breath, through switching off the mind. Now that can be doing Tai Chi, Qigong, going for a stroll in nature. It can be, of course, meditation, guided meditation, painting, sketching, creating something with your hands. That brings you into the here and now, switching off from the mind. So our sacral plexus is where we protect ourselves. So if we put up too strong barriers, too strong boundaries around us, we cannot feel into the possibilities that's available, the trust in the circumstances, the trust in the people, the trust in ourselves. Because our boundaries are so strong, we're keeping it all together because of what's happened in the past. This lifetime, others ancestrally. So we have to do that healing. And as we know, there's many different layers to that. And I love seeing how we peel those layers away for clients, how they start breathing deeper or just comes into a calmer state of being. And in that calmer state of being, that is when the intuition comes through so strongly. So the spiritual journey is a journey of stepping out of the mind and into the soul, the intuition, the trust in the self, the trust in the unseen. Remember that. We have to start trusting in the unseen because energy moves so quickly and it will tell you in a flash if you can trust this person, trust the scenario. And boy, do we love to think ourselves out of that. So I hope this helps you, that if you are at this moment in a situation where you do not know what to do because you are feeling overwhelmed by everything that's going on, because there's so much going on. Because when we are in overwhelm, we can also really struggle to trust ourselves. So our intuition can become closed down, cut off, whatever you want to call it. So if you are in a state of overwhelm at the moment, it's very important that you spend time in nature. Not in nature on your devices, in nature, just you with nature. Looking at the leaves, looking at the beauty, the birds, the flowers, the insects, the squirrels, and just be. And at first it might be really uncomfortable because you're so worried, because so much needs to be done, so much needs to happen, which takes us more out of ourselves, more away from our intuition. So spending time in nature is one way to very quickly get back in that state. Or one of my favorites is dance. I love to dance. That really brings me into myself, my connection, let the energies flow, and it's completely normal to question everything and to wonder if it's the right thing. And this is also what I say to my clients. They get their stronger boundaries or their healthy boundaries, and they start making different decisions and they start acting differently, and the people around them do not like it. So then the people around them end up doing things that break their trust. Okay? So your trust is broken by the actions of those around you because you are now got healthier boundaries. So this is a very interesting journey. But at the end of the day, you need to take your power back by believing in yourself and trusting yourself on this healing journey. Realizing who you truly are. So trust, boundaries, intuition, very closely linked. Is your boundaries too weak? Are they too strong? You want to balance them, taking back your power, your creative energy is your creative energy. Work on your intuition, reawaken it, get really good with it. That is my number one advice for you, is get really, really good with your intuition. Practice it all the time until you trust that lightning fast messages that comes in. Because the energetic world, like I say, work very fast and they're communicating with us all the time. All the time. Non-stop. So I hope you find this helpful. Please do check out my soul expansion program on my website, carmendelport.com. If you feel that you're ready to take your spirit journey to the next level, book a free discovery call with me to see how my soul guided healing, all healing guided by your soul, can help you with your healing, with my team in spirit of at the moment 83 beautiful beings that assist me on this journey of being a healer. And I do have online events coming up, so do check those out. They're on my website, carmendelport.com. Events, in-person events here in Avalon and online. And all my events now is about becoming your true self even more and more. Different levels of it. So do check it out. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Much love to you in this beautiful, sometimes crazy, sometimes scary, sometimes who knows what. Thank you. Bye.